Hi there, I'm Anne Krüger. Hi from Germany. So I want to tell you a little about me, about myself, about my story. Who am I? I'm the Chief Financial Officer of wewole Foundation. I'm responsible for the commercial and economic affairs of the foundation and its 3 non-profits. What's my story? Well, actually, I grew up in a typical German family. My parents, both hard workers. My mom worked at a doctor and my father was a painter. He worked on building sites. When I was a young child, I was shy. I was really shy. And I wasn't a girl recommended for school, which prepares young students for university. I wasn't recommended, but even though I wasn't, I tried. And even if I wasn't that good at school, I passed all exams, and after this I did an apprenticeship, I did a job, I went to university, and so this was my story in short. And what were my challenges? Well, first, just to be a shy girl, but even to go through situations where you have to speak up, where you have to present yourself. So the first situation I remember was when I want to pass the school, I had to do an oral exam and I was really nervous. I didn't want to do this, but I had a goal in mind, I signed the contract for my apprenticeship. So I want to quit school. I want to pass this exam. And I was really good. I really rocked it. I had fun. And the reason was I had a goal in mind. And what was another challenging situation for myself? Well, to get organized, When I was at university, I had to do a homework and I missed the deadline. And so what was the conclusion? I have to wait 6 more months to do this homework again. I was really angry about myself and I found out I never want to come in that situation again. So I have to be organized. Third thing, another challenge for me was to quit safe and comfortable situations. For example, after my apprenticeship, I worked at the headquarters of T-Mobile, and it was a well-paid, interesting, a cool job. But in my heart and in my mind, I know I want to quit that job. I want to go to university. Everyone told me, no, you cannot quit that job. It's really cool. But I thought, yes, I want to do that. I want to go to university. Even though I was not sure if I would finish it, if I would be able to do this. But I just had to do this. And what were the biggest thing to learn? What advice would I give to you? Well, first, I want to tell you, watch out for inspiring people, for people who live the life you want to live. You are interested in their stories, in their way of life. And so for this reason, I would recommend read newspapers, blogs, books, or listen to podcasts or interesting TED Talks. And the second thing is find out what type of learning is your favorite type. What kind of learning type are you? Are you more visual or are you more auditive? Well, this is really important. And talk to your family and friends about your visions and your goal. Sometimes you might be down, but your family or your friends, they will lift you up, and gain experiences, gain job experiences. Me, myself, for example, I gain a lot of job experiences. When I was at school or at university, I worked at a newspaper, I worked at a supermarket, I worked at a hotel, I worked at a butcher. I did a lot of several jobs, and even if I realized, well, this is not the job I want to do, it was a good experience for me. And at least what is my last recommend for you? I would tell you, manifest your goals. Even if you manifest, that's not all. In Germany we say salami tactic. You should cut your vision or your goal in little slices, and day to day you get closer to your goal. You know what I mean? And at least I would recommend the story of Pippi Longstocking. In English it's Pippi Longstocking. If you do not know the stories about her, you should Google it. She's a young girl, 8 years old, and she discovers a lot of crazy situations and stories with her friend. And every time she comes to a new situation, she said to herself, well, I never did this before, but I'm absolutely sure that I am able to do this. And with this comfort, with this thought in mind, with this positive thinking about yourself, you should handle every situation. So that's from me, that's my story, and I hope I inspired you, and I hope to see you sometimes. So take care, bye bye.